Hey everyone, how are you? This is Andrea, just putting a little update video. I know I was supposed to have done it last Thursday, but I completely forgot. Just didn't have the time and just stuff kept dragging and dragging and dragging. So let's see. Thursday, I had an appointment, like I said, Thursday last week, and I had one follicle again on my left ovary. They gave me a prescription for a trigger shot of Avidrel. I think it was 250 mcgs to give myself on Saturday if I didn't ovulate on my own. So I did the OPKs, the over-the-counter predictor kits. They were all negative. So on Saturday at 8:30, I gave myself, well, I didn't give myself, my boyfriend gave me the shot. So I was super nervous. It didn't hurt, but I think I'm gonna have the courage to post up the video. If you guys don't laugh too much, because I was just screaming and stuff for no reason. I was just nervous. This is actually, I saved it so that when I did the video to show you. So this was the syringe that came. It was a pre-filled syringe. Let's see if you guys can see it. It's tiny, tiny, tiny. And here's the needle, which is very, let me see if I put it against my hand. Yeah, there you go. It's very, very small. But I was freaking out nonetheless because I don't really like needles and I can tolerate them. But when your boyfriend is giving you the shot and holding it like this and, you know, whatever, like joking around, it could be kind of scary. But it went well. Actually, he didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. He put it in my thigh and it was fine. I didn't have any pain, nothing. Maybe like half an hour later, I felt like a little bit of soreness and the area was a little warm. But other than that, it went away really quickly too, so it was fine. On Monday, which was yesterday morning, I had my IUI, first IUI, and that again was not as bad as I thought it would be. We were there for 7:30. He gave a sperm sample, and the sperm sample was perfect. Well, I don't know if it's perfect, but it was good, the doctor said. We actually got 11.4 million sperm, according to the doctor, in the sample. The motility was fine and everything looked well. Of course, they can't test for the morphology because to do that, they have to kill the sperm and dye it. So, yeah, so it went really, really well. I went home. I know a lot of people go to work or do whatever. I just took a personal day and I stayed home, stayed in my couch. Literally the whole day I was in my couch. I loved it at first, but then come like 9 o'clock the rest of the night, I was ready to leave the house. I elevated myself, although it doesn't really make a difference. Research-wise and based on research and stuff, it doesn't really make a difference or not, but I just felt better doing it. I just feel like I wanted to do everything right so that in case something doesn't happen, although I think it will, I don't want to feel like, oh, I should have done this. I just want to be like, you know what, I did everything that I wanted to do and I did everything right. So, you know, at least I won't feel guilty, hopefully. So as of yesterday, I started my 2-week wait. I can't start testing till about 10 to 14 days after the trigger shot. And the reason for that is because I'm going to get false positives, as you all know, because I just gave myself a high dose of HCG, which is probably still lingering in my body. Let me see what else. So yeah, yesterday was good. I did, though, I don't know if some of you have experienced this, and if you do, leave me a comment, let me know. After the procedure, I stayed in the bed for about 20 to 30 minutes. And it was actually really weird because my boyfriend was there. The nurse came in and she was like, hey, if you want him to come in, it's okay. I was like, no, it's okay. But then she walked out of the room and she was like, okay, undress yourself from the waist down. I was like, you know what? Let him be there just in case this is it so that he can see that he was there. I don't know, that just so he can be there for the moment when his child was conceived, or at least when the sperm was put in. It doesn't mean that the baby was conceived at that time. It's a process that takes a lot longer because the egg has to travel and all of that. But so it was really weird and creepy because the doctor was there, your legs are up in the stirrups, and or whatever you call those. So your legs are up on those, and then he was sitting right here to my right, and the doctor was like right in the middle, and it was just too funny. And I was like, look at me, and I kept going like this, telling him to make eye contact because I didn't want him to look down there. For some reason, it was just really funny. But it went well. I didn't feel, I mean, I felt when he put in the speculum, he said it'll feel like a pap smear, and it was fine. Like, I felt, he said I might feel some pinching, and it was just because the little catheter that they put in there, the syringe, whatever it's called, that they put in there, sometimes it might touch something and you might feel a little pinch, but it was fine. But my concern was, when I got up from the bed, I had a little bit, it wasn't a lot of discharge, but it was like a little kind of orangey, like reddish, sort of looked like it had a little tint of blood in it. So I freaked out, and when I left, I wiped, whatever, but I saved the napkin to show. I went to find the doctor who did the insemination to ask him if this was normal, and both him and the nurse said it was, so it was fine. She said it happens sometimes from the pinching and the kind of poking around. So after that, by the time I got home, I checked again and there was nothing. So I knew that that's really what it was. Throughout the day, I was fine, but I will say, I don't know if this is because I was elevated, I had my pelvis elevated in the couch the whole day, but whenever I got up, like to use the bathroom or to get some food or whatever, I felt really, really bad cramps, like on my left side. And on the left side is where the follicle was. So I'm not sure what that was about, but I did feel that and don't know what it's about. But today I woke up perfectly. I feel brand new. I don't feel anything different. I feel regular. No cramps, no headaches. I've been getting a lot of headaches, and I've been reading a lot that apparently the Clomid does it. But nothing. I feel great. So we shall see what happens during this 2-week wait, and I will definitely update you guys as soon as I can with that. So yeah, that's pretty much it on me. That's where I'm at. So best of luck on some of you. I know a few of you who I've been following, your 2-week wait is just about up. So I'm super excited to hear how things are going and what's going on with you. So once again, thank you for watching, and I think I am. If I don't, it's because I got too shy. But I think I am going to put up the video, at least a snippet of the video of when I was getting my shot and my boyfriend was, giving me the shot. Okay, don't laugh too much if you do see it, but it is pretty funny. And if you do laugh, don't feel bad. I still watch it and go crazy laughing, and showed it to my mom and my sisters, and they were all like, oh, you're such a punk, whatever. But I think next time around, it'll probably be easier for me. And I'm going to be having a discussion with my doctor so that if for some reason we don't get pregnant this month, we're going to go ahead and do the injectables instead of using Clomid, because I know there's a higher success rate, at least in terms of the release of follicles with that. Since I've only been having, on these last two cycles that I used Clomid, I only had 1 follicle. So yeah, that's about it, guys. So I will keep you updated, and keep your comments coming, and keep posting videos, and I will talk to you all soon, okay? Bye. I don't want it.
Come on.
Wait!
It's just...
Dude, you're making me cry. Stop. Could you wait, please?
It's a little needle. It's a little needle. It's not even as big as a regular needle. It's a little needle. Look at it. It's got a barcode on it. Look at it.
Alright, then I just do it.
Alright, ready?
I'm not ready, but do it.
Like a dart. Ready? That's it. All done. All done. Where's it at?